Kalalaya Harbasham Shabasham Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles at Great Millstone, to Lucy Burst, teaching the word of sincerity and truth. Regarding the stuff that's going on here, prophecies, end times, the mark of the beast being an RFID chip. They keep talking about the military. There's a clip I was watching earlier, and you had I think it was Prince Charles. I always get them mixed up. It was Charles. He was kind of saying, he was kind of laughing, and he was saying, you almost want to give the people a hug. And I was thinking about how Amalek, the heads of Esau, Edom, I've got everybody messed up. The Amalekites are behind the scenes. And I'm calling them Amalek because that's who they really are. They're controlling everybody here and manipulating everybody now. They're the ones who, be sacrificing and doing all this stuff. And they got their own people, Edomites, all messed up in the head. There's a particular, the point of this video here, the main point, should I say, that I wanted to speak on is that they mentioned the military. Here goes more talk about the military involved in this whole lockdown, quarantine situation. You people are actually being quarantined, man. Let's say you watched it, let's say you go back to 212, 210. That was a conspiracy theory and all this, and pretty much all you was, that was just movie madness. But look, man, now let me play some of this to go into it. But that Amalek thing is funny because the Amalek, they got these people messed up out here, man. These Amalekites, it's their plan to get everybody chipped. All right, let's play.
Can only wait to be told what's happening.
It's really concerning for us because we want to give parents a little bit of notice. We don't know what the right answer is. I mean, I'd love to have the children back. We want the children in school, definitely. But obviously, if they can't come back because it's too risky, well, then they can't come back.
With scientists warning that reopening schools will lead to more rapid spread of the virus, the government is planning mass testing in secondary schools, saying the military will help with testing of pupils and staff. But the executive head of this school in Oxfordshire says preparing for mass testing isn't proving easy, and it won't be ready to roll out for the start of term.
The logistical challenges are finding the space when we're already very tightly spaced in schools because of social distancing. And we've been given an indication of the numbers of volunteers. So at Didcot Girls' School, for example, one of the schools in our trust, we estimate we would need 18 volunteers a day to carry out testing. And there's no indication yet about where they would come from.
At the moment, the government is saying primary pupils will go back to school next week, while secondary pupils will have a staggered start to the term. But they have said the plans are under constant review, which leaves millions of pupils, parents and teachers unsure of what will happen in just a few days' time.
Yeah, because that's what the situation is. They got you people all over the place. You got, they're saying they're going to put it into tier 5 now, higher quarantine situation. And they're actually talking about putting the whole country into tier 4. There's a lot going on here. But I wanted to speak on the military here. You keep hearing about the military. They've got the military all over the place. They had them in the colleges doing the tests. Let's just talk about putting it in all schools all over the place and having the military test people. When since was the military in your schools testing the general public? And you people are so far into the world, that you've just sold out, man. A lot of you people have just sold your souls. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that all this is happening is rattling you, man. You was getting ready to put a cherry on top of wickedness. Let's do it. Whatever wickedness came to your heart and your soul, your mind, should I say. And now, it's all coming to an end. And we know the bigger picture as to why it's coming to an end. Why? Because the scriptures says this is the time when Yahweh Shem Yahushua will begin to judge the world which he made. And this is, you got earthquakes, you had that thing that happened in Mexico, the blackout. You got Romania just had some freak weather. It was like, people are dying out in these countries, man. People were flooded out in Britain, had to they just had to evacuate like a whole shire or some kind of town. They told them, man, you got to evacuate. So this is prophecies. Storms, earthquakes, uproars, the mark of the beast, the chip. End times, bro. Shalom, man.